So the second arpeggio I wanted to talk about is very prominent, arguably more prominent than the first. This is the arpeggio that is the building blocks of tunes like Amazing Grace, tunes like a lot of our classic 3/4 retreat marches. It is low A, D as in dog, F, high A, F, D, low A. This arpeggio has a very warm, open, kind of regal feel to it. Here Comes the Bride comes to mind. To play it, we have the same rules of good bagpipe technique always applying. So from low A, if we're thinking open the destination, that means we're going to get ready to play D, and then we're going to close everything we need to. It's very important that you don't forget to bring your pinky back down to kind of anchor you to the chanter. So low A, if anything, you're leading with your pointer finger slightly, and then your pinky comes down. All right, D to F, we have a hand-to-hand transition, so time to work on our coordination. We had a similar thing in the first arpeggio from D to high G, and again, if you're moving your bottom hand too early, you're going to get a low G. You're going to get what we call a crossing noise. But D to F, you're going to get ready to play F, open the destination. If anything, we're leading with our middle finger of the top hand, but very, very slightly, and then we clear up the bottom hand to make sure we're in our ready position. So one more time in slow motion. D, leading with our middle finger, cleaning up the bottom hand. F to high A is reasonably straightforward if you're following along with this sort of open the destination, clean everything up model. Opening the destination is going to involve opening our thumb first, very slightly. Now, one thing I do want to mention is, like we talked about with the prior arpeggio, we want to avoid kind of spilling the note out with our wrist. This is purely fingers. This is not wrist or arm. This will become much more important, and this groundwork will really pay off when there's a bag under this arm. If you're kind of spilling, it gets, the natural inclination is to kind of hunch up, scrunch up, so that you have room to twist. So we want to keep our wrists in a nice neutral position, not trying to hold anything with muscles, just nice neutral. Lead with the thumb, get our ring finger down to anchor ourselves. Pretty straightforward. High A to F is exactly the same, only reversed. Hopefully that makes sense. So instead of leading with the thumb, we're going to lag with the thumb. And again, we need to get our anchor finger out of the way. Again, keeping it all fingers, no wrists. F to D, we're going to get our bottom hand ready. We're going to open that destination, and we're going to close down everything else that needs to be closed down. Again, rather than leading with the middle finger, we're going to lag with the middle finger very slightly. And then last, but certainly not least, and this is a lot of stuff that's moving all at once. So I don't want to make this sound easy. It's not, because D and low A are exact inverses of each other. So we need to be sure to get our pinky out of the way, and we want to lag with our index finger, our pointer finger. Again, we want to get our pinky out of the way, lag with our index finger. So all together, it'll look something like this. Closer to real time, you would see something like this. So practice that, get the sort of open the destination, clean everything up model really going in your head. This is a big one of the 3 primary arpeggios just because it's used all the time. So good groundwork here will certainly pay off later.